Internet speed is really fast.
And I knew I was onto something good then.
Leave Fios behind. Switch to a better experience with Xfinity. Get started with this great offer, now with more speed than ever. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Saw somebody screaming out, come and get me. There was somebody on the ground on his back with what looked like a red stain on his stomach.
Tonight at 11, what we've learned after a woman with a gun opened fire at YouTube's headquarters.
The leader of protests said Howard University 50 years ago has some words for today's demonstrators.
Give them what they want. You know, if not, they're going to come back. You're not going to win this.
And we hear from people who were there during the D.C. riots after Dr. King's assassination.
But we begin with a yellow alert and some rough weather heading our way. Topper's in the Weather Center tonight, and Top, we're talking rain, strong winds, maybe even some storms tomorrow.
Yeah, we got some thunderstorms on radar right now, Leslie. In fact, severe thunderstorm watches have been posted as close to us as West Virginia. Now, most of this activity will appeal to the north of us tonight, but the atmosphere is pretty unstable after we go through, say, midnight. So a thunderstorm not out of the question tonight. Right now, everything is just to the west of Hagerstown and about to roll into Garrett County in western Maryland. Okay, so here's the deal in terms of 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at these temperatures, 63 downtown, 58 in Frederick. A couple of spotty showers possible, not a whole lot early in the morning. The front's still to our west. And then by the time we get into the 9 o'clock hour, now we have some showers beginning to appear in Hagerstown and Martinsburg. Temperatures still mild, 64 downtown, 63 in Fredericksburg, 63 in Leesburg, and 63 also in Bowie. So by the time we get into the late morning hours, the front goes through, and behind the front, everybody is under a wind advisory tomorrow through 7 p.m. with gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour. We'll come back and activate the wind gust tracker. You might be surprised just how strong some of these gusts will be. We'll talk about that and the cherry blossoms.
Thanks, Topper. Late tonight, we've learned some new details about that shooting that happened at YouTube's California headquarters. Investigators outside of San Francisco say the shooting appears to have stemmed from a domestic situation. Pete Montine is going to walk us through what happened live from our satellite center. Pete?
Adam, police say the shooter was a woman. They say she shot her boyfriend and 2 other women. Then she turned the gun on herself. YouTube employees had to leave headquarters hands up. Police frisked workers fearing an accomplice in their midst. This was at a busy time on a big campus. It was just after lunchtime there. More than 1,000 employees were at work today. One tweeted he heard the shots. He barricaded himself in an office. Many YouTube employees, though, are not talking about this. The company has a strict policy against speaking to the press. Witnesses say one of the wounded stammered into a fast food restaurant across the street.
I didn't really understand exactly what was going on until the police came through the door with an assault rifle, and then I got out of there.
Now, police have said 4 were hurt. We know a man is in critical condition, 1 woman in serious condition, another woman in fair condition. The 4th person hurt her ankle. A woman shooter is very rare. Some numbers say that happens less than 4% of the time. Pete Montine, WUSA 9.
6 days. It's been 6 days since some Howard University students started the takeover of the administration building. And there's one really important person who students have not heard from yet. Deborah Alfarone is live with the latest on this sit-in that has now become history. Deb.
Yeah, Les, absolutely history, and that one person is the president here, Wayne Frederick. They haven't heard from him. 2 more numbers for you, 6 days and 8 demands left. Now, the board is meeting right now. Let's tell you a little bit more about what's going on here. Students I just talked to, they're inside this building right behind me, and they say that the sense of community inside is really strengthening their resolve. Now, I want to tell you about their demands. There's a wide array, and they range from disarming campus police to, of course, the resignation of President Wayne Frederick. The latest group to support Frederick, however, the university's Council of Deans. Now, on the other side, faculty is expected to have a no confidence vote that starts tomorrow. It's going to last until Friday, and that's non-binding. Also, students here, they just wanted to talk about the one person who hasn't been here.
He met with a couple other organizations on campus that tend to be more sympathetic to him. He has not offered, as far as I know,